while you're doing so, and there's your end result right there.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
The Seahawks, first down. First and 10.
They'll give to Smith out of the gun. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Aaron Browning on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Now
down
Darnold.
at the 36.
Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
And so we're in the maneuver. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Love. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Beck. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
At their own 40-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. He'll get this one to Cobb, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. gets this into the hands of Cup once again. Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
16-yard line.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Again, Darnold. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks would extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Michael Dixon.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But I think a Cardinal was able to gain possession, yes, so they will hold on to the ball.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Running to start the drive is Love. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Still going inside the 20. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Zach Charbonnet with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That ball caught by Harrison. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
That's another Cardinals first down. A gain of 19 yards.
Operating from the gun. Beck. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. From 13 yards out. And the Cardinals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it makes the score 21-10. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a first and 10. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Smith up the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
10 yards and a Seattle first down. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. From the 9, second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Cooper Kupp with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch out their lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. That is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. He finds his man, complete. It's Love. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. McKinnon here, it's complete. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. from 3 yards out. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Darnold. Wide open receiver, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Cards are going to take possession here at their own 33. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Beck. Powering forward. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Beck. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Cardinals.
They go play action here on 1st down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Off play action. Beck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive. They chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Beck. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Arizona.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 23-yard run. And the Cardinals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
The lineup for the 2-point conversion.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. And the lead is cut to 2 here in the 4th.
Cardinals 26. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, who picked off the last one? What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Back to throw, Darnold. Open man is Barner, the tight end. And he's brought down. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Darnold now to throw. That'll be caught by Cobb. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. First and 10 at Charbonnet. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Here's Darnold. That is intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, this defense, Charles, we know how good they are, but they've been beat a couple of times in this game. However, they got the latest laugh.
And how about the way they hung in there? Because you're exactly right. They're not used to being dented as they've been so far in this game. But what they just did there with that pick six, that's the equivalent of what was happening to them. They're throwing touchdown passes against them. Okay, we'll take one back against you.
Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Darnold. Gets this complete to Shaheed.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
Now Darnold. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Here's Darnold. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Darnold to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll run for it with Smith. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 2.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Here's 1st down. Darnold. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Darnold now to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Cardinals have just about sewn up this football game. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Arizona, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they are barely afloat as they fall to